What's going on, everybody? LK here, and today we're going to talk about bad characters. Specifically that you probably, but some of you maybe, but you probably do not know what a truly bad fighting game character is. This channel started really heavily with Dragon Ball FighterZ. I've talked about a bunch of characters in videos, including a series called The Problem with Every Character in This Game, because I think every character in this game is flawed. And every time we're in tier list season, especially in season 3, but even in season 2, people will talk about how some characters are like really trash. They just don't exist in the context of this game, and I don't really agree. Dragon Ball FighterZ is a pretty well balanced game. I think it's basically the most balanced fighting game I've ever played. Right now you can basically pick any character in the game, and even characters that are considered at the bottom of the cast, so characters like good old SSJ Goku, who's taking a long rest, or Android 16, who's also taking a long rest, or Zamasu, who is just trash, as a wise man would say.
I top 8 Evo with Zamasu. He was garbage then, he's garbage now. He's not good.
Or Goku Black, who started out swinging in Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 1, but then quickly fell off in the middle of Season 1, and then basically for the rest of the game. So some people would consider characters like these to be trash characters, but to be honest, they're not too bad, and we're going to use Goku Black, also known as Evil Goku, as our line here, as our baseline of what a bad character is. So especially if you've only played Dragon Ball FighterZ, we're going to compare Goku Black to a character that I played against in a fighting game that I think is actually a bad character. So here's Goku Black. So I have a link to The Problem with Goku Black, a video I made before, in the description below. But if you don't want to watch it, a quick summary is that he can move around the screen really well, but he's sort of a lost character. Like, he has support functions and he has a lot of moves that need support, but he has assists that support everybody, so he doesn't really have a solid place on a team. The biggest things for people are how slow his command grab is, his simultaneously good and not good ki blasts, and of course how he has no mix. So my friends, let me introduce you to a character that I think is actually a bad fighting game character, Iron Tiger. Boy, does this bring me back. Good old Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger. Maybe my first experience with a new fighting game where people said the game was for scrubs, everything was dumbed down, there's no depth. It might sound a little bit familiar to you, but this game from 2009 started the Blaze Blue series. Loved this game, and this game was so fucked up. There's no other way to put it. I don't want to say flawed, I don't want to say the game has problems. This game was fucked up, and this game has bad characters, and Tiger is one of the standouts. So let's take a quick look at him. So if you know anything about Guilty Gear, he's a little bit like Potemkin. The Dragon Ball characters are all generally the same speed. The only difference in speed they have is how they travel with moves. Moves like Bardock's Lariat or Kid Buu's wheel that he can do on the ground in the air. This is what we call more mobile characters. Besides that, the characters all move the same. Tiger has no run, and he has no double jump, unlike Potemkin, who does. He does have a super jump though. His jump is slower than other characters in this game as well, and he has the legendary grappler backdash. So how does he compensate for having this honestly terrible movement? So the main thing that he gets is that he gets to magnetize people using the D button. Once they get magnetized, all your magnet moves, which you could tell because the move flashes yellow, will pull them in. He also has a full screen projectile that activates magnetism and guarantees a combo called Spark Bolt. So why am I saying he's a bad character? So one, the mobility is a really big part of the game. Here's Lychee. She can move all over the screen. She can put her stick down, launch it in 2 different ways. She covers huge amounts of the screen. This stick is basically like an assist that she can use if you want to think about it in Dragon Ball terms. And the screen in this game is pretty big. Look how long it takes for Tiger to get from one spot of the screen to the other corner. It's gonna take a while, by the way. My dude, he's big, he's really slow. He's just one step at a time, Tiger. You'll get there. There we go. We made it. The mobility issue matters a lot because there are characters in this game that can control space so well that he can't get near them. Here is new 13, aka every Dragon Ball player's nightmare. If you hate Broly, you will really hate her because you cannot get to her You definitely cannot get to her. She's a fast Arxis zoner. She uses these swords to control space, and she is, again, I'm saying she's fast over and over because she's really, really fast. She has this gravity well move that basically stops your opponent from crossing that line. It adds extra gravity. He's already a slow character, so he can't really get past that. She controls huge areas of the screen with her special moves as well. And if that stuff wasn't enough, she can teleport both forward and away after certain moves. And of course, for the zoner, being able to teleport away is a huge deal. In this game, there are 4 characters that he straight up cannot approach. New 13, Arakune, who deserves his own video, honestly. And thinking about it, New kind of deserves her own video too, if we're going to talk about D-Gen characters. Rachel, and finally Carl. These 4 characters, he just cannot get in on them. Like, it is impossible for him to get in on them. And to make matters worse, just to top everything off. So let's look at this. So seeing Lychee is in the corner. My former waifu, former main Lychee in the corner. Notice how, like, he can't, you know, it's just a normal fighting game, right? Like, she's just in the corner, he's jumping in. Now look at what happens when Lychee puts him in the corner. Hello? That's right, everybody. For whatever reason, in this version of BlazBlue, Tager is never in the corner, so you can 4-way him whatever you want. My dude is suffering. They fixed this in BBCS, BlazBlue Continuum Shift, but this was truly pain for Tager. So how did he even make up for any of this? He does a lot of damage. All right, we had to bring it all the way back for this one. So this is some cursed, truly cursed footage. Once upon a time, we did a GameFAQs versus Dustloop. I was playing for Dustloop. We had to play the GameFAQs Tager. So the character I play, Lychee, is not like top tier. Like, this is a game that has like a triple S tier. Like, and not a joke, triple S tier, how good these characters are, character power wise, if we're gonna compare to Dragon Ball. But she was good. She was like a A+ tier character. So good. While Tager, I forget if we said he was D tier or if he was worse. He might have been worse than D tier in the rating. But he has a couple of things. You know, he has a lot of life, which is 1. He does a lot of damage. He's got a 720, which is kind of nice. It does like more than half your life. I think here we're going to see oh wait, that was an example. If he teched in the corner, that's, you don't know what side the stick is gonna hit you. I get a combo. Look, I just crossed up conveniently in the corner. It just happens. He's never in the corner. I actually don't know how that got past the testers, that he's just not in the corner, or they thought maybe he does so much damage that he needs that weakness. Like, I'm not sure. Okay, here's the neutral. I bursted a little while ago. This game has maybe the worst, or one of the worst bursts in a fighting game history, where you take double damage and you can't block moves in the air anymore. As you see, that one button took like 20% of my life. Command grab, I am dead or I'm close. Look at that. Another command grab. Woo! Grapplers. My dude's in here. Outplayed. My dude's in there. Yeah, your bursting was serious in this game. When you burst, your character got much weaker. Again, no barrier, so all ground moves are air unblockable, and then you take double damage. It was really rough, and it's easy to react to. Oh, he baited my DP with the armor. That was nice. That move has armor. Now I'm magnetized, so he pulls me in. So you see, he gets to keep his offense too because of the magnetism. Here we go. I would say it's a combo, but this was an online tournament, so an online thing. Here we go. I'm down a lot. Hit him again. Here comes the combo. Okay, into my DP combo. What type of mix-up am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to cross him up in the corner because I can do that whenever I want. Isn't that sick? Isn't that sick? Okay. He tries to mash out of this again. Whoa, I crossed him up in the corner again. Imagine. Imagine poor Tager. Actually, not poor Tager, though. We don't say poor grapplers. I'm going to need one more. If I was a little bit more optimal, I could have killed, but... Now he bursted. He bursted on his last leg. Okay. Now here's round 3. So I'm keeping him out. This is the main thing. It's pretty hard for him to approach her, but she has to move in eventually, so it's not so bad. There are characters in this game that he cannot approach at all. So keep that in mind. Boost from the top rope. But I dropped the combo. Poor Lychee. Her combos were really, really jank in this version. In this version, they didn't really know what they want her to be. Nice. Getting the reset. Okay. Guys, I bet you can guess. Am I going to try to cross him up in the corner? The answer is always yes. The answer is always yes. Nice block on the overhead, but he gets hit by the second overhead. Spark Bolt. Boom. That's the projectile I was talking about before. Now I'm magnetized. He's going to end his combo with magnetism. Go for a reset. That does not work. I bursted. So basically everything will kill. Everything will kill now. Got him with the low. Oh, but I dropped the combo. I really need that. Tech to throw. This game has a system where you could throw people in hit stun, but you have twice as much time to tech to throw. Okay, I'm moving in. Okay, not that much more. We're both like one hit away from dying. Just kidding. With this combo, there's no way it's gonna kill. Especially if I'm not optimal. She has to have supers to use there. Oh, I crossed him up in the corner again. Imagine. Boop. Oh, I guess he tried the 720. Too bad. Okay, we closed it. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So Tager, again, in my opinion, that is a actual bad character. Like, he can't do stuff, he can't catch people, he has system stuff that just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Characters like Goku Black, like Zamasu, we can joke about them being trash, but let's be real, like, there's not only are they still playable even though there's better options, but as you guys constantly mention to me when I even talk about top tiers having flaws, this game has assists, so you can minimize how much their weaknesses actually affect you in the game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.